This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the 2022 Sagittarius New Moon. The new moon takes place on November 23rd, 2022 at 2:57 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10:57 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time at 1 degree Sagittarius, 37 minutes. The Sagittarius New Moon is bringing back flexibility, maneuvering room, taking chances, brighter outlooks, and what's the word? Oh, yes, fun. It's time to bend and stretch. That hasn't been easy to do lately with so much fixed energy in the sky, holding situations in place and making everything brittle. Push a button, jostle something, or turn your head too quickly, and bam, things have been breaking, snapping, shattering, whether that was the intent or not. Staying still has been the safer course, but not anymore. Try out a move, flex a muscle, push a limit. You may not succeed, but then again, you might. In fact, you might go further than you think possible. And the effort could actually be enjoyable. You might not trust the prospect at first. The last couple of years have hemmed you in. They've been times of constriction and simplifying and restructuring. Outer circumstances may still be on the limiting side, but your mind and approach don't have to be. Now is your time to step outside of the confines and dream, reach, and strive for something way beyond them. This moon is encouraging doing that in a big, big way. And not just because it's in the sign of Sagittarius, that's just the top of the list of reasons. Sagittarius has a free-flowing fieriness that defies containment. It encourages letting your mind and being travel far and wide, treating life as an adventure, and maybe running off in search of one, cracking jokes, shameless ones at that, laughing at yourself, and having a good time. And the new moon has company galore, amplifying all of these traits. The biggest assist comes from Sagittarius's ruler, Jupiter, pouring his expansive, optimistic, indulgent ways into the new moon's fire. Don't be confused by Jupiter's location at the very end of Pisces, itself an indicator of boundlessness. Jupiter is in a close out-of-sign trine to the new moon, a contact that amounts to flame accelerant. He's stationing direct on the new moon, slowing time and expanding his powers beyond their usual extravagance. His touch is supersizing every notion, every idea, every new moon scheme. Good luck controlling them. Some are going to feel like a Nantucket sleigh ride. Look it up. Sag wants you to learn. Mercury and Venus are also in Sagittarius, a bit wide for a conjunction, but nevertheless contributing to a vibrant atmosphere filled with possibility. They're making for lively conversation, both opinionated and humorous, an upsurge in optimism, high-energy socializing, and a widespread desire to be on the prowl. People are inspired to get up and go, so the new moon coinciding with Thanksgiving weekend in the U.S. could see the return of traveling long distance for the holiday. Bring up religion or politics at your own risk. Sag's intellectual superiority and self-righteousness could spoil the otherwise party atmosphere. Curiosity is on the rise, too, so perhaps you'll be inspired to read up on a new subject or one connected with your new moon goals, or binge watch historical or, yes, even educational programs. Jupiter and the Sagittarius party could also deliver reasons to be thankful, or, at the least, an actual experience and expression of thankfulness, and make gratitude a component of this new moon and its growth. Harness it when setting new moon goals or intentions, perhaps by being grateful in advance for their materializing, or for your being in the position that allows setting them. Adaptability and flexibility are part of the mix. Mutable signs dominate the sky: the moon, sun, Mercury and Virgo in Sagittarius, Mars in Gemini, Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces. So everything's subject to change, modification, twists and turns, gentle like a stream or a zephyr, not like a Uranian blast. Keep your knees loose, as A Christmas Story author Gene Shepard used to advise. Pick some targets, aim your arrows, and see where they go. Be open to some of them landing or taking you to a somewhat different destination than you anticipated. The mutability also gives you the ability and permission to do some rerouting yourself. The foundational transformation you've been undergoing supports this new moon's potentials and makes them possible. The new moon is in an out-of-sign sextile or opportunity aspect to Pluto in Capricorn. Family structures have changed. Authority has, in many cases, passed from one generation to another. Infrastructure has been dismantled and rebuilt. Priorities have been scaled back drastically. The ground beneath your feet differs wildly from what you trod even a few years ago. At least it's not moving now and provides solid turf for you to scurry across and explore. As supersized as some of your goals may be, you've got help lassoing them and bringing them into workable form. That help may come through conversations, through social media or broadcast programs, or through fellow adventurers with Mercury and Venus in a sextile to Saturn. Saturn loves structure and order, and his adulting bent stands ready to rein in Sagittarius's more adolescent ways. Don't hold back with this new moon. It's offering options and moving room that have not been available for a long time. Dream big. Expand your horizons and your vision of what's possible. Fuel your fire. Talk it up. And have fun with it. I'm Kathy Biehl, a professional astrologer with more than 30 years' experience. Visit my site, empowermentunlimited.net, to listen to my weekly podcasts, sign up for my newsletter, and book a session with me. I host the radio show Celestial Compass on Om Times Radio on the first and third Monday of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. I also host lively conversation on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited and the group The Astro-Insight Lounge. I have lots of bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Biehl, and I am really grateful to the people who support my work there. I'm on Instagram at @KABiehl and on YouTube at the Professional Aquarian channel.